Okay. How's everybody doing? Some of y'all gonna have to hit the replay. It's just something late night. There's something late night, you know. One thing that we got to understand, everybody has a choice to listen. Everybody has a choice to walk away. Some people say these people are not worth it, not worthy of love. They're not worthy of being talked to or talked about. Is the reason why I just decided maybe it's good to be on your panel, Eric, for a while. The title is YouTube Street real or fake? And I put the end of it, the church, because that's another title too. I want to talk a little bit about that. But I want to talk a little bit about, is YouTube Streets real or fake? I don't say the word pretty good, y'all, so bear with me. It's called a virtual reality. It's fake. It's a computerized uh, chip. It's an app. When you get on it, you try to learn some things. There are some good things and there's some bad things. And a woman did say that it is the devil's playground. I notice people pick up other phrases that people say. Okay, that's what you do. We all do it. You cannot, you make a mockery of yourself. They say, "Hey, these people, they don't want to hear that." Well, they don't have to. They don't never have to say, "Well, we ain't listening to Eric Brown. He ain't talking about nothing." I'm gonna speak because it was it was Lisa that said, "Don't let nobody keep you quiet." You can't come out here and you go off on people, right? You get mad and you go off on people that talk about you, that bring you up. The question is, since you talking that tough talk on YouTube, then you ask the question, hey, are you gonna go say that in their face for real? It's some men and it's some women out here that will be coming and looking for you. It's some men, it's some women out here that don't play that. Okay? I told y'all I don't do too many lives, but then again, I will talk about subjects. If something I hear in a live, I will discuss. If it's not, I don't waste my time. You can have a person, they can have a whole lot of subs, they can have a whole lot of views 1 minute, and next minute they ain't got none. When you come over here, you say YouTube streets, it's a drama community. It's a drama reality. I can't. I'm finna say the V word. It's like this. Y'all call yourself ladies and gentlemen. You got to know what that really means, and ask yourself: do you carry yourself like that? I told y'all when you go look for a job, okay? Do you carry yourself the same way you carry on here when you go look for a job? If you was a decide to go to school to be a politician or decide to go to be in your community, how do you talk to your audience? How do you speak with respect? You got to know what you're saying, because when you get on here and get mad and get to yelling and screaming, you actually arguing over somebody you don't know exists or not. They put up an avatar. You think you arguing and fussing with that one, but when you see them, you're like, oh no. You don't know if you arguing with a real woman or a hybrid woman. You don't know. Or a hybrid man. You don't know who you arguing with. You got to be careful what you're saying. You arguing over something that you don't own. It's fake. If they keep first, somebody talking about, man, we'll fight up, we'll do this, then next minute, no, we cool. Then you got some people don't like each other. I'm confused. You don't like that individual, but y'all cool when it comes down to arguing against somebody else, and you on the same app. You don't own it. Oh, they be coming for folks. They be coming. They may come for you here. For what? Let them come. This is my real life that's more important. Rent, car insurance, on here, that's fake. I'm going to sit here and argue and scream, and you make yourself look bad. You get on a panel, and you say a whole lot of stuff. If you don't listen to it, then don't say, I don't watch them. I hear quite a few people say, I don't watch them. Apparently, basically, you really watch them if they say something to you. And what makes it so bad, I'm going to say this, and after listening to what Reckless said, he was true. Reckless told the truth. You being set up, and you fell right into their trap. Anytime somebody don't know you and they start arguing with you, saying stuff about you, they trying to get you boost up, get mad, you their content and the views. Y'all can make a person you never seen, only behind an avatar, you never seen, and you argue with a person you don't know exists or not. If they got to hide behind an avatar all the time, are they trolls? I don't think so. Sometimes you think like, hey, you ain't saying nothing to me. What's the problem? I just, like I said, I do my late night. Sometimes I may do it in the day or when I get a chance, or something's on my mind, because I'm gonna speak what's on my mind, because I'm like, all the screaming, all of the yelling, people getting views. And I'm gonna tell you something. The person or the individual or group of people who owns YouTube, I bet you if they turn around, sit back and look at it, they be laughing at y'all. They say, look at it. You hear what she said. See how mad she got? Some people out here to make you mad so you can watch them. Same saying. You won't watch your friends, but you will watch your enemy. You do all that screaming and cussing, high blood pressure. Somebody have a illness you do not make fun of. We got some people, they favor for the people they mess with. But the person you like, the person you mess with, you cool with, when they do something wrong, how many times you tell them they in the wrong? even though that's your enemy. Do you ever tell your friend you wrong for saying that? Now he didn't say nothing about you like that. Even though he pissed me off or she pissed me off, here you go. I was just sitting there just tripping and laughing. And I mean, when I mean by laughing, I'm saying, wow, that's the biggest setup I ever seen. Then somebody new from somewhere else come say something to you, you get all mad and scream. And wouldn't be surprised if some of them people are what you say, J4K folks. And they use another, what is it? What's the word term? They using another avatar, or they using another live, a troll account, and they go into another sector, say they this and this, and that's actually that person, but you don't know who they are. You arguing with something you don't know that really exists. Now, if they put a face on it, a video, maybe you can say, well, yeah, I'm arguing with dude. I know what he look like, da da da. But if you ain't never met these folks, you don't never know who they look like. You actually looking bad yourself. And then when you get on the avatar, then you ask yourself, how many times you shown your face recently? But you upset because this person said what? Okay, did that take money out of your household? Did that take money off your check? Real life is more important. Y'all sometimes waste your time. And women, I tell you, you women went in. I mean, y'all did. I'm like, ooh, y'all said some harsh stuff. Y'all, that's why I can't call y'all ladies. I can call y'all women or females. But if I call you ladies, that'll be a disrespect to you. So we already know that. We got that understood. I'm like, and whoever that unspoken is, mm, leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Be quiet. Go by your business. They say leave them alone. Leave them alone. You don't leave me alone. All I got to do is block you and go somewhere else. I ain't finna sit up here and go off on you because you setting a trap. Your crew, that's slick. Y'all setting a trap. I heard Too Strong go in. I'm gonna say this. I don't always agree with what things are being done or how the people I mess with, how they react, because they're human. That's what they do. I'm sorry I wasn't looking at the chat. I do apologize. I was not looking. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me see. Hey, Cole Pepsi, what's up? What's up? Hey, is that Myron? That's true. Yeah. They are here. Right, right, right. How y'all do? Kevin Media, Big Kevin Media. Almost there. Okay. Just don't give people your energy. I think it's a lot of childish going on. Right, Cold Pepsi. You speaking facts. Some will take it in and some won't. Well, some won't. You right. They won't. They won't. Let's see. Uh let me do this right quick. Put this link up here. Yeah, let me put this link up here. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Just in case somebody want to come up. I just had to say that because I was sitting back like, who really owns it? You fighting over something that you don't own? Then you have to look at, and I'll be honest, what does J4K mean? Do you actually stand for that? What does it really mean? You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't get it. I don't get it, but that's what they do. But I still love my people because I'm gonna tell you this. And I have to give the strong women, some strong sisters on here. And I just be honest, okay? In that live, not all over the YouTube, and I'm not down and none of y'all don't but the three in that live, Mama them three, that three, Mama Chosen, already Anita Williams, don't she? I can think of her name and later. And I had to give it a modicum of justice. Them three held it down. But like I said, everybody do things, everybody presentation is different from mine. But it's just when a woman or a troll king or a boy clown gets you upset, it's time to back off. When you say I leave him alone, I leave her alone, you ain't got to bring their name up no more. Let them talk. Oh, so-and-so said something they did, and it can hurt you. And you have to, sometimes you have to fight. I'm not going to say that. Now, we grown. They say you're supposed to act grown. Ain't nothing I can say about it. Now, it was another young lady I really respect. I had to sit back and look and listen to what she said. She tripped me out when she said it. Remember now, I try to watch everybody live, because sometimes people that you say we don't talk to them or we don't deal with them, they be telling the truth on some things. I was sitting there looking when she said I had to put my Bible down and put my oil to the side, and then you went off on an individual you never met and you know nothing about. You have to be careful of that because sometimes people feel like if that's a Christian, they ain't supposed to be saying or doing it. I don't really have to say it, but I'm saying it in a sense. But I'm telling you what other people will say and what they think. They're not going to too much respect you when you bring it. When you bring the word, they're not going to too much respect it because when they get mad at you, they're going to go back and say, no, how you going to say this? And you said that. You got to watch the conversation. When you tell the truth and you don't call names, are you messing or are you just telling it what it is? Who wrote the book about proper way of doing a video or how you talk? Some did that, but not us. Got YouTube, somebody tell us, we go do it. Didn't nobody go read the rules and what it was. I didn't, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't read the rules. I did not read any rules. I'm just because when you in the church, you gotta sometimes you gotta talk a certain way. You gotta be different from other people. See, one thing I will say this. The devil know who of God and who ain't. He does. You just got to be a little careful of what you say and when you say you represent. Because some people say, man, I represent these gang members. I represent the the geeks. I represent the college people. in Florida State. Then they're gonna listen at the way you talk and the way you conduct yourself. They're gonna see what you drive. They're gonna see who you hang with, and they down there turn around and read you like that. They turn around, when he talk like a doctor. When he talk like a lawyer. Who you representing? You just got to be careful, because you doing that, then you don't know who hearing you in the house. And if you married, you saying that, then your husband looking up there and he like, hey, my husband don't go to church. It's a reason for that. He listening to what you saying on the internet. And he probably told you you need to get off of it. But then he sit back, do what you want, but you need to get off of it because it's making you look bad. What if you had to turn around and you had to preach a sermon? What if you had to go and do something else? What if you really had to preach a sermon? Or you had to tell somebody something. Use an example. I went and told Myron, said, Myron, God said for you not to do this and do this. This is what God told me to tell you. Now, after I told him that, I back off. But then he'll look, God told you. He'd be like, wait a minute. I ain't going to tell you in the way you be for real. And see, a question mark, he'd be kind of skeptical. Like, Just saying. When you come serious with somebody, talking to somebody, when you come serious, they're going to take you as a joke. They're going to laugh. Okay, they're going to tell you, and I've seen it happen. How dare you say you do this? Man, you ain't supposed to be doing that. You say you in church. You ain't supposed to be drinking that. You ain't supposed to be hanging hard with them folk like that. Now, I can understand you may talk and witness to them, but then the way you carry on, that'll make people not want to come to church. I've heard it many times. Just saying now, y'all, because I ain't got to say this no more. I ain't really got to talk no more. Somebody else come out here and talk. And a lot of times you respect that person. The person that do all the cursing and going off, and they decide, well, I'm going to stop this and start, and they come with a message, you take them serious. Certain people get certain respect on the YouTube. When somebody say, if you need to go back to cooking, that's exactly what I did. But I can't stop talking, because if God give me something to say, I'll say it. I said it, and that's it. Right. All of us sin and fall short. Let him without sin cast the first. Right. That is so true. Because a lot of times, if God lays something on your heart, Cold Pepsi, and you talk to him, it's your job to tell them. And after you tell them they don't want to hear it, walk away. You're on a YouTube street, you got this, I'm gonna put it out there. If you got these certain women over here in this sector, and they saying something, back up. That's all I can tell you. They talking crazy, they is, okay. And say what you say, and leave it at that. And before you know it, they're gonna keep talking. And as long as you don't mention them. And then I can see folks now, he really ain't studying you. You started talking crazy, and that man ain't responding to what you saying. Everybody listening to what you saying. That don't mean somebody's scared. Just because you get on here and you loud talk somebody, you use profane language and you call them the B word, that don't mean they're afraid of you, because they don't come at you. When you meet them in person, that would tell the true story right there. A lot of people come out there and say bad words and say bad things to somebody. No, they don't want to hear this, Cold Pepsi. They don't want to hear this. All you got to do is say a few words, and sometimes even in the title. When the one about LTG, did you see all of them come in? You see that? I told you. They thinking I'm finna dog them. No, I ain't finna do that. And when I said what I said, I prayed for, yes, I would. You gotta let a person know, even though they already say they know. When you do stuff to other people, this what happens to you. The reason why I didn't never did that and really go off, I keep you doing that because I'm afraid I might not never come back. I'm telling you, y'all, it's bad. Diseases and things we get, it's bad. God get mad, he get tired of. He will let the devil do his due diligence. I'm just saying. I don't understand the married folks. I really don't. I don't understand that. You got a wife, you ain't studying them, you ain't studying these clowns over here. You got a husband, you ain't studying these clowns over here. It is what it is. Like they said, I just be by myself. You don't like Eric Brown, I just be by myself. Cook on my channel, but I will get on mine and speak what I want to speak on. Just saying. If you're a professional woman, you shouldn't be on here going off if you're professional. I heard, what was it, the word? Well, we know the B word. And Psalm said, you're disrespectful when you call them. But yes, you are when you say that. When you call them the the W word, yes, you disrespectful. But don't turn around and tell them they disrespectful and then you do it. Or somebody say, yeah, I'm a B. But then you say that's a disrespectful, but you call yourself the baddest B? Don't get it. Don't get it. And sometimes you defending what's yours. Family members, well, they do me like that. They call me that, but you can't. It don't matter. It really seriously look like it don't matter. You get into it with strangers, but right here in your own community, as you call it. So when you ain't got them strangers, what happens? You gonna go back to going at each other. But now you got some people you going against that ain't from here, but they're going against them over there. But them folks, what? Before them folk came over, how do you treat your own home? Just saying. I learned the hard way. I learned. Don't be arguing with these folk, Eric. Don't get into it with these folk. These folk fake, Eric. Listen to them talk. For 7 years, have you seen a YouTube fight among YouTubers? Physical? In the real? No, I haven't. Hope I don't, but no, I haven't. Just falling short. You have the right to speak, Eric. You're not bothering nobody. Speak your mind. Thank you. Because I'm like, I love them folk. I love my friends. Yes, I love my enemies. Do my enemies get on my last nerve, make me want to really go in? Yes, they do. But I'm trying to represent. Even if you in a room by yourself, you still need to represent. Because, like I said before, you don't get down if you put it like this, Cold Pepsi. If you in the church, you supposed to be swaying the people that's not. But if you sitting there getting engaged with them too, it's gonna look kind of bad. It's gonna look kind of jacked up. It'll make it seem like instead of you doing you going over there trying to be them and try to impress them folk, talking bad about somebody. You doing all that now just to get some views? and you talk about God, you talk about the Bible. I just know how people is. I've been in it, and I've been scrutinized too. Eric, you ain't supposed to be doing this. Eric, you ain't supposed to be socially. Eric, you ain't supposed to be over here. Eric, you ain't supposed to be doing it. Somebody was playing one time, was doing tarot cards. Someone talking about I put water on each side to what they said, to block off evil spirit. You put water on what? On each side of the road to block off? No, you need to pray and get you some anointing oil and anoint your doors. Wait a minute, you ain't, hold up. You put water, okay. And see, you got to watch witchcraft. That's why somebody say, Eric, you eat Chinese food? Yeah. Do you get the cookie? I used to get the cookie and used to eat it. Till I realized what it was. When they give me that cookie, I give it back. I don't want that. I don't touch no cookie. Nope, I don't want that. Somebody can go in your house right now and tell you this is the reason why you ain't blessed. You got all these statues. You got these certain, what is it? I don't know, say certain shapes. You got something in here that's hindering, sometimes hindering your blessing. No, Cold Pepsi. They ain't ready for this. They ain't ready. It depends on who bring the message. Now, I'm not saying that. I love him. He make me laugh. But if it was my boy Reckless, he have a whole room full of folk, you know. But some things he say, I pay attention to. I just sit like, wow. And you don't have to just, sometimes you're like, wait, don't be talking to my friend. And you just sit back and look like, wait a minute, hold up. For real? That's just like you go, look, and then that's another thing. You say, well, let me go over here and talk to the enemy. Say that was you, Cold Pepsi. He said, let me go over here and talk to this female. Look, why is it that you got a da. Then next thing you know, the folk over here be like, oh, Cold Pepsi, you with them folk. I saw you in the chat. But did you read anything you see me in? Really? Tell y'all, man. Folks say, I'm leaving YouTube. I hear a lot of you saying it. You still here. Let them talk. Ignore them, and they will stop. I don't get joy out of other struggles. Stuff has his way of coming back to you. Be careful of the doors you open. Yes, Cold Pepsi. That's true. Be careful of the doors you open. See, because when you got a live full of folks, next thing you know, you got a live full of folks coming in there. When you got small, you may get small, you may get some, but it depends on what you're saying and the title. I learned that from a woman, a good friend. It depends on the title and what you're saying. Everybody wants you to be with them. I try to be what's right. Let me tell you something. When God really hits you, you be doing the same thing. But look, y'all, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Take care. I'll see you later.